Hey, gorgeous. My name is Lisa Marie Grantham, and I am the founder of GoddessLifestylePlan.com, where I teach spiritually open women how to create a life and business they love. And today we are talking about a very important aspect of creating your goddess lifestyle, which is how to stop overthinking and make a decision. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm a recovering overthinker. It is something that really plagued me for most of my life. The overthinking, the indecisiveness, the second guessing, the waffling, the being scared once I made a decision. So I had all of it. And what I know for sure is that you do not create the life of your dreams or the business of your dreams without making decisions. Really, really powerful, 100% full body decisions. It's essential in order to create what you want in the physical realm, in this life, on this planet, right? What do you want? I love to dive deeply into that question often in my own life. Like, what do I want? Is this really what I wanted? Is this turned out the way I wanted? Do I want to continue this way? Do I want to pivot? All of these questions that I ask myself. And really what brings it manifest or into physical form is making those powerful decisions, because when you make a powerful full body yes decision, you usually 9 times out of 10 take aligned action towards what it is you want. But what I found is that the women that I work with over the years, and of course something I struggled with as well way back in the day, is that there's usually two behaviors that pop up. One is the women that I've spoken to, worked with, had conversations with. They make this decision of yes, and then immediately contract afterwards, which is very natural. After a huge expansion, you can tend to contract and then be stuck in that, oh my gosh, what if this happens? What if that happens? How am I going to get this done? We get into a different mode in the head, right? It's like, yes, I want that. And then, oh my God, how am I going to get that? And what if, what if, what if? And it shuts down that expansion that wants to happen, your desire wanting to expand your life experience. The other behavior is you stay stuck in that overthinking, which corresponds to the air realm, right? The air realm are our thoughts and our communication, and we get it's like a traffic jam up there because you have 20,000 different thoughts and you're trying to think it all through. And women are really designed to feel their decisions, just really feel them. And being a very intellectual person, a cerebral person, I tend to my default is to want to stay up in there. I got to figure it out. I got to figure it out. But what I've really learned is that dropping it down, how does it feel? If it feels expansive, if it feels like, yes, I want that, or I want to do that, be do have that. That is the direction I need to go, and I need to quiet this down. I just messed up my hair. Okay, so most women tend to go into the 99%. I got a hair now. That's what I get for talking with my hands like an Italian. Most women do this 99% decision, and there's a 1%, the what if, the yeah, but. And that 1% keeps you stuck. And what it usually keeps you stuck in is something called inertia. You don't move. You're trying to think it through. And what that does is it puts a pause button on anything you want to create in your life. Just a big no-no. So make a 100% full decision. And how do you do that? I call it a burn your boats decision sometimes, which is there's no way back. This is the only way it's going to be. And no matter what struggle, what block comes my way, I'm going to work my way through it. I'm going to bust my way through it, because what my desire is on the other side of that wall. And I want that desire, whatever that looks like, to be, do, or have. So there is some methodology that I use. And first it's really saying, well, what do I want? And when I get this feeling, this desire that bubbles up, it feels so good. It feels so full of hope and expansive, right? But everything that expands wants to contract afterwards. So I know that's coming. I know it now. It's like I know when I expand, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, how am I going to? What if this happens? That's natural. Okay, my friends? So expect it. As soon as you go like this, yes, you're going to go, oh my God, no. It's because you want to stay safe, right? So you want to be thinking about, well, do I want to be, do or have that? Yes, I do. Use the intellect. And then think, well, is this expansive? Is this an expansive thing I'm desiring? Well, yes, it is. Then expect the contraction to want to happen, but then you want to absolutely override that. Override the fear, override the what ifs, override it. You have that capability. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it feels like sometimes like you're literally going to die. Like this is gonna, whatever this decision I'm making might leave me under a bridge, homeless. That's not the case. I would say 99.9% of the time that never happens. All the stuff we what if about never actually happens. So we need to push through that block. It's really just the ego trying to keep you safe. If you really do any sort of research around brain function, that ego is put there to protect us, but we don't need to be protected by our big desires. We need to just go after them. And, there will be roadblocks. A lot of times with spiritual women, they're like, well, if it was meant to be, it would have been easy. I don't believe in that philosophy. I believe sometimes we need to will stuff into being, right? Our will is our wand. Our will is our wand. What do you want? What do you want to create? I am very much an advocate for creating a life by design, not by default. And that doesn't always fall into place. Yes, of course, you get these serendipitous things that happen in life, and you're like, wow, that just fell into place. Wonderful. But for the most part, this woman sitting here today, who's been at this so long, can tell you that most of the stuff I had to develop grit, and I had to have perseverance. And when I was blocked this way, I found another way in to what I wanted to have materialize or actualize or have in my life. So get that strength going, that mental strength, where you're not overthinking as much as you're saying, this is what I want. It feels expansive. I know the contraction is going to come, and I know there's a lot of logistics, but continue to move towards your desires, whatever they may be. It might be that you want to release some weight and get healthier. That's a very common thing for women. Well, there's going to be blocks that get in your way. There's going to be default behaviors that want to creep in, that inner saboteur that wants to take you off track. It's the mental resilience and the mental just tenaciousness that's going to push you through. Same thing with working with a mentor. Oh my God, if I had $1 for every conversation I had with women that said, Lisa, I so want to work with you, but I don't have the money. I don't know how to do this. It's not about the money. It's about saying yes, and then opening yourself up to resourcefulness, the way that I've worked with all my mentors along the way. And there's been quite a few, and they've been very, very high investments. And the truth of the matter is I didn't have the money sometimes, but I used my resourcefulness because I knew what they would provide me with would bring my life to the next level, or my business to the next level. It was just something I had to do. And yes, I figured it out. It wasn't comfortable. It wasn't easy, but I got it done. And what that showed me was that I am a woman who can create the life I want. And that's what I want for you. I want you steering the ship on your life, creating your goddess lifestyle. So that's the methodology. Just know anytime you're going for something new and expansive, your immediate next experience is going to be the contraction. What expands must contract, right? So we are powerful creators. We are powerful feminine creators, and we are designed to create, right? Women are designed to create. So what do you want to create? I have a free resource that I think you'll love, that will help you and assist you in the process of designing your goddess lifestyle, your goddess life. And a goddess life is the life of your desires, the life of your dreams. And yours looks different than mine and looks different from other women because it's unique. I call it a goddess life recipe. And I go through my own workbook a couple of times a year, at least once a year, but most likely I do it twice a year, because desires change. We go after something and we realize, you know what, that wasn't really the direction I wanted to go. Now that I've started moving towards it, I realize I feel differently. So let me pivot, right? We can pivot in the air And that's what's awesome about life. We can literally be out on that, what is that called? Oh, the trapeze, and then pivot and then go another way. And I have found that to be true. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's nerve-wracking. Yes, all the things, but so worth it, because this is our, well, depending on what philosophy you subscribe to, this is our one round on earth, right? This is the one time we're going to be in this life. So make it count, make it yours. Squeeze all the juice out of this life, right? And that really, really asks you to then step into your desires, full body yeses. Don't be stuck in indecision. Stop trying to figure out the how before moving forward. Just make a powerful decision, 100% decision, a full body decision. Expect the contraction and then override that and take aligned action. I promise you, the universe starts to rearrange itself for your best interest every time. Every time. Okay, so I have a free resource for you. It's called the Design Your Goddess Life Planner, and the link for it is below this video. And what I want to do is have that workbook in your hands, in your hot little hands, and I want you to work through it and design your goddess life recipe. And then, of course, in the comments, let me know. Let me know what you've discovered about you, what you really want in your life, what ingredients make you feel juicy and full of life and lit up and full of vitality, because that's how we want to live each and every day. A happy woman is a gorgeous, gorgeous thing, and I want you to feel happy and joyful from the inside out, okay? So until next time, keep making those really, really 100% full body, powerful decisions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.